me? Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me?
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Giselle Gunya. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on your bell notifications so that you don't miss a post. I just wanted to thank you all for tuning in first and foremost, and thank you for the love, the support. Thank you for the sweet comments. Thank you for opening up and sharing your stories. Thank you for the critiques, telling me your likes and dislikes. It's only going to allow me to grow in this field. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're going to be diving into a crucial discussion on mental health and well-being. Today's topic is body dysmorphia and can be triggering for some viewers. The goal of this video is to educate and uplift. I want to share my opinion where I believe that it will be beneficial. So tune in with me into this discussion. Let's get into it.
So I started abusing laxatives. I started not eating. I started throwing up. I started doing everything that I could think of to do to be as skinny as I could possibly be, being obsessive about my weight loss. People don't realize that's why I got my mouth wired in 1993.
Right now, it's time to get deep in the comments about a new social media spurred epidemic. The experts are calling it body dysmorphia. Now, for some of y'all who don't know what body dysmorphia is, by definition, it is a mental illness involving obsession focused on a perceived flaw in appearance. The flaw may be minor or even imagined, but the person may spend hours a day trying to fix it, and the person may try many cosmetic procedures or exercise to excessiveness. So I gotta ask y'all, do y'all feel like social media is to blame for this new term and condition?
No, I don't think social media is to blame any more or any less than magazines of the past and TV programming of the past. We've always had this level of fixation, specifically on women's bodies and women, you know, thinking through when it comes to body dysmorphia or anything that has to come with regulating and tracking what you think is good or not about your personal body. I think social media is just the new wave of how we do it, but it doesn't mean it's the end all, be all, and the reason for this term. I
Just wanted to chime in and share my sentiments, and then we'll get right back into it. Body dysmorphia affects a significant portion of the population, with studies suggesting that up to 2% of the general population may experience the condition. However, it is particularly prevalent among adolescents and young adults, with estimates indicating that up to 13% of college students may struggle with body dysmorphia. The influence of social media and its portrayal of unrealistic beauty standards may contribute to the increased prevalence of body dysmorphia in this demographic. So I definitely understand where the co-host Akila was coming from. However, I do believe that we're in a new age now, and that social media is a standard for many. Let's get back into this discussion and hear what the other members have to say.
It's the only thing that can cause body dysmorphia, but I definitely believe that it compounds it. And even Facebook, Instagram know this. Just last year, it was the Wall Street Journal that unveiled a study, an internal study done by Facebook about how social media is negatively impacting its users. Talking about 1 out of 5 teens who felt worse after being on social media, and 6% of American users who felt that their desires to themselves were linked to Instagram. So they have done these studies internally knowing that this is having an effect on people, young people especially. So I feel like there could be deep-rooted insecurities that you have naturally or have developed over time, and then you get on social media, you're compounded, you know, bombarded by all of these images of perfection that aren't realistic, and then it's like terrible concoction.
Negative effects on mental health. Body dysmorphia can have significant negative effects on mental health, including anxiety, depression, obsessive thoughts, and social withdrawal. The constant preoccupation with perceived flaws in appearance can consume an individual's thoughts and lead to significant distress, impacting various areas of life, such as work, relationships, and overall well-being.
2 points, because you guys said 2 different things. So you first said that back in the day it started with tabloids and magazines, but you got to understand those celebrities were under stress. We wondered why these celebrities would themselves or feel and we didn't understand the stress that they were going to. But now everybody has a phone, so now your regular person is the celebrity. They're taking pictures and they feel the pressure to be photo shoot ready. There is a cosmetic surgeon who coined the term selfie dysmorphia.
Wow.
So back in the day, people used to go to these surgeons and they used to say, hey, I want to look like Kim Kardashian, I want lips like Angelina Jolie. But now people are going to the doctors now, these cosmetic surgeons and dermatologists, and they're saying, I want to look like this filter.
Wow.
Because yes,
Yeah.
so you get online and there's a lot of people who they only want to be seen with this filter on social media. It started from, they call it Snapchat dysmorphia.
Yeah.
That's the name of it. It is a term.
And to your point, and to all your points, I think that there are many layers. There are different avenues of media that have always given us this, insecurities. But I think naturally, as women, we always have not been fully satisfied with how we feel and how we look with ourselves. Going back in the older days, women used to wear those corsets and like break their bones, their ribs to make their waist smaller. And even in Chinese culture, they're buying their feet to be more attractive so they can find
But to
husbands.
look like a cartoon.
So, wait, no, I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
There are levels.
Wait, there are levels.
Breathe.
Wait, I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm saying that it's social media has put a spotlight on it, but it's not nothing new. I think what social media does that none of these other media forms have ever done is makes it accessible. So before, like you said, we didn't have filters. You look like what you look like when you took the picture. But now because we have so many apps, you can edit, you can put these filters on it. It's making it look like everybody looks like this. So I have to look like this in order to get the likes, in order to get shared, in order to be popular.
So you're agreeing that
Let's talk about the impact of social media. Social media platforms play a significant role in shaping societal beauty ideals and influencing individuals' perceptions of their own bodies. The curated nature of social media feeds often presents an ideal version of reality, with filtered images and carefully crafted posts that may not accurately reflect real life. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and of dissatisfaction with one's own appearance, especially when comparing oneself to the seemingly flawless images portrayed on social media.
Talked about, getting a BBL.
Oh, yes.
And then you talked about regretting it. So, like, what made you have those regrets or think about revising it or taking it out?
I guess you spread out. If you don't maintain it, if you don't go to the trainer or whatever, like it spreads out. And like just for me, it'll look like you got a bad BBL, but you didn't. You just didn't maintain it. So like
A lot of girls don't know that or don't think
you
that.
haven't. And then a lot of people make fun of women like, oh, you want to go to the gym now after you got surgery? Yes, I want to go to the gym.
keep it up.
Because I don't want to be built like a football player.
You never gonna be good enough for the outsider's eye.
That's true.
When I didn't have my surgery, they're like, oh, she's so bad pottied and she's shaped like her white side. What the fuck do that even mean? For real, what do that even mean?
Oh my God.
And then when I got the surgery, it's, oh, she's botched. Oh, it's too heavy. It
Right.
ages her.
You can never win.
You're never gonna win. So just
Yeah.
find peace within yourself. Whatever you want to do,
Right.
do that.
No, sis, this shit hurts. I'm never fucking coming back. Do you understand me? I'm never coming back. This shit fucking hurts so bad. This shit hurts so bad. I've been here since 7:30 this morning. I'm just leaving. I woke up freaking the fuck out. This shit hurts so fucking bad. I'm about to just pee on myself because I gotta pee. And I don't care. Yes, I did. But he still gotta take me home. That's a 20-minute fucking drive. I hate this. I'm never coming back. I don't even want to come back to Miami. I don't want to come back to Florida, period. This is how the fuck they treat people.
Now, I wanted to speak on the importance of choosing your words wisely, because you may say something today and forget it tomorrow, but that person could be affected by the very words that you choose to use and keep it in their heart and mind for a lifetime. I was having this discussion with a family member, and I reminded them of something that they said to me that caused some insecurity in my life. And they're like, what? I don't remember saying that. I never said that. In many cases, the person who says the life-changing comment may not remember what they say, and that's the problem. Choose your words wisely.
Kylie Jenner's best friend, who has an identical body to Kylie, low-key admitted she got a BBL when she was 18 years old and now regrets it. She said she didn't get butt implants, but moved stuff around to make her butt bigger. Watch this clip.
I have not had butt implants. The only implants that I have are in my titties. And I'm not saying that I haven't done other things and I haven't, moved some things around or, whatever the case may be. Yeah, just like feel like I was at a point in my life when I was younger and I felt like my lips needed to be big, my boobs needed to be big, and everything, my butt needed to be big. It's just really fucking young and stupid, and like maybe I don't like to talk about it because I don't like the decision I made when I was fucking 18.
Bitch, are you still talking about it? Yes. Why are we still talking about it? It's fine, it's done, it's over. Okay, but when you're like joking around like, oh, she has a fupa, like that's being bitchy. Like that's not being nice.
I finished what I was saying though. I think that Megan defended herself off of the fupa comment. If somebody called you out on something about you in the midst of a bunch of other people, I think you would get defensive. I think any of us would, if it's a flaw or not.
Okay, y'all. Today I was introduced to a concept that really made my old ass kind of like, is this a real thing? It's called a slim BBL. What? So apparently there are some people out here that are speculating if Lori Harvey actually has what's called a slim BBL. Again, I never heard of this, and apparently people are on Beyonce's internet saying it's a real thing. I don't care if you have a BBL. I'm not here to shade BBLs. You're talking to someone who literally did not get curves until she had a baby. So I feel like if you want to be thick, sis, let's be thick together. I don't know. It just got me to thinking, have we gotten so accustomed to seeing curves on a woman and saying, oh, it's a BBL? I feel like anytime someone sees a woman with a slight curvature, we're like, oh, girl, she got a BBL, she got a BBL. Like, y'all, there are such things as natural bodies. And I mean, again, no shade to the BBL girlies, but like, do y'all feel like BBLs have become so popular that now no one believes you can have a natural body? Let me know.
Let's discuss the vicious cycle of comparison. One of the most harmful aspects of social media is the habit of comparison. We scroll through our feeds and see highlight reels of other people's lives, often feeling that we don't measure up. Research has shown that this comparison can lead to higher levels of body dissatisfaction and can worsen symptoms of body dysmorphia. Combating negative effects. So how can we combat the negative effects of social media on body image? First, we can limit our screen time and be mindful of the content that we consume. It's also important to curate our social media feeds to include diverse and authentic representations of beauty. By promoting body positivity and self-acceptance online, we can create a more supportive environment for ourselves and others. So ladies and gentlemen, I challenge you, whenever your next post is, to post yourself in your natural light and natural beauty. So I wanted to share a little bit of my struggles when it comes to body image and social media. So I used to rely on this one filter on Instagram every now and then to enhance my features and boost my confidence just a little bit. But I realized that it was affecting how I saw myself without it. So I made the choice to embrace my natural appearance and love myself as I am. It's been a journey when I go on Instagram, but I can take a picture and feel confident in my natural self. And it's a beautiful journey of self-acceptance. Even when I look in the mirror, I want to wake up, and I do wake up now and feel beautiful. I feel confident, and I encourage you to limit and eliminate the things that make you feel that you are not enough. But I wanted to share my point of view and my experience. So remember, y'all, that you are beautiful just the way that God created you. But nonetheless, y'all, I am so thankful if you made it to the end of this video. These are important conversations that we need to have in every community. But ladies, listen. The podcast that I shared in the beginning of the video is Black Girl Stuff, and y'all need to go tune into that entire episode. It was so informative, and the point of views were enriching from every single lady, and I was honestly surprised by some of what they had to say because of what they seem to represent on social media. But of course, don't judge a book by its cover, and go take a listen. Hopefully I'm able to link the video in the description. But thank you for joining me today as we explored the impact of social media on body dysmorphia. Remember, your worth is not defined by your appearance, and it's okay to take breaks from social media if it negatively affects your mental health. Let's work together to create a more inclusive and body positive online community. You are welcomed here. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time. God bless. Be safe. Bye.
Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me?